So today's video is going to be an old school, like, first impressions kind of review-ish. You remember how we used to like put on a foundation or whatever it is and then check back in throughout the day? That's what I'm gonna be doing today. And today's video is on this Youthforia foundation. It is in the shade, wait, it's called Youthforia Date Night Skin Tint Serum Foundation in the shade 330. So if you want to see how this foundation wears throughout the day and if I like it, my final thoughts, then just keep watching. Okay, so a little bit about this beautiful packaged foundation. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is glass. It's very, very nice. I personally have never heard of Youthforia, and it has a lot of good reviews on Ulta. It has 128 reviews, which I guess is not like a whole lot, but it's a good amount, with 4.7 stars out of 5. They have 15 shade ranges, and it's 1.18 ounces, and it's a little pricey at $48. I can't believe I paid that, but I did. It's only because I love foundation, and that's like my #1 makeup thing that I love to try, foundations and bronzers. So I will splurge a little bit on a good foundation because I wear foundation every single day, and I love a full coverage foundation. I know this says serum, so we'll see, but I'm not gonna knock it for the coverage because every foundation is not created equal with coverages. You could get a light coverage, you could get a medium or buildable or whatever. So I'm just excited to see how this looks on my skin. It's vegan, clean ingredients, cruelty-free. Okay, I'm gonna read you what it says on their website, or on Ulta. Youthforia's Date Night Skin Tint Serum Foundation provides a weightless glass skin finish, formulated with 68% skincare actives and patented tannin complex to control sebum production. It melts into skin for effortless, everyday, long-lasting wear that's safe to sleep in. We're gonna put that to the test because today is Sunday and we're gonna take a nap. If you're wondering what this line is right here, I was wearing a hat, so that's what that is. Okay, let's put our hair back and get on with this review. Going to prime my skin with this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It is the pink one. There is a blue one. Don't ask me the difference because I don't know. I love them both equally the same though. Okay, I turned the brightness down on my light so we can kind of see my skin as it is right now. I have a lot of freckles. As you can see, it's the summertime, so my freckles come out to play. I have normal skin. I don't get oily, I don't get dry. I have normal pores. My skin's just normal, very average. So there's kind of a background. So if this makes me oily, it's a red flag for me. Okay, I'm shaking it up because I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to use a sponge. I'm not going to use a brush because I don't reach for brushes when I do my foundation, makeup things. So I feel like that would be kind of untrue to myself to do one side with a brush, one side with a sponge. I'm just gonna do all with a sponge because that's what I like. I'm scared. What should I do? Should I put it on my face? I don't know. Let's put it on the back of my hand. Let's see. I don't normally do this either, but I'm scared. Oh, okay. I don't know how much I need. That's what it looks like. It's pretty thick formula, I will say. No smell. All right. Let's see. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my screen down here so I can see what it looks like. The shade is a pretty good match for me. It might just be a shade too dark, like barely, but I will make that work with concealer and everything. But like first impressions, it's really pretty. Is it like earth-shattering yet? No, but it is really pretty. I'm just gonna go ahead and use everything that I had on my hand. All right, we have this side with no foundation, this side with the foundation. First thoughts after applying. One, it went on really fast, really easy. I'm kind of impressed with that. Like, that literally took like 15 seconds to blend out, not long at all. I didn't have to work at it. It looks very beautiful on camera. Let me see what it looks like up close. It looks like skin, honestly. It looks like skin on my face. I'm kind of impressed by that. Like obviously it gave me a little bit of coverage. You can still see my freckles through a pretty good amount. I mean, it just looks like it gave me just a just a nice little base. It does look like skin though. Like, I'm pretty impressed with that. It feels very smooth. I mean, it does feel like, you know, I have product on my face. It's not like I put it on there and like set like a powder finish. Some foundations say that. This one didn't claim to, so I'm not gonna, you know, hold anything against it for that. It's pretty. Like I said in the first part of the video, I do prefer a full coverage foundation. This does say it's a serum. So I think the serum part, very, very true. It looks really good. Let me finish this side so we can look at the whole thing together. Just focus on my eyes when I'm doing it, because you can see I have a lot of red on my eyes. Let's see, I'm gonna put this directly on my face this time and see. No, actually I'm gonna put it on my blender and see what it does. It literally covered my redness like so quick. Okay, already off the bat, I much prefer putting it straight on my face, because I feel like I got way more coverage than putting it on my hand and then putting it on my face. That blended out so fast. Look how much more coverage I have on this side than I do on this side. Let me add just a little bit more. Let's see if it is buildable. I feel like it will be. Oh yeah. Okay, first impressions now that everything is done. I think it looks beautiful. It still looks like skin. Like, I have a healthy glow. I'm obviously gonna set it. I can't walk out of the house without my makeup being set. I don't like that feeling. But it does give me a very healthy glow, which I do enjoy. It's not a matte finish. The skin looks like it looks like my skin. Now, is this earth shattering? No. Would I pay $48 for it? We'll see how it wears. But right now, it looks good. Am I overly impressed? No, and that's just my honest thoughts. All right, so I zoomed you guys in a little bit and turned down my lights so you can really see the effect that I'm talking about. It literally looks like my skin, and you can see the glow a little bit better. You can still see my pores, which is fine. I don't care. But everything looks, it looks really good. I'm really impressed with how it looks just initially, just the product by itself with primer. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup. I'm not gonna do a lot because I want the focus to be on the foundation, on my skin, and on nothing else. So I'm gonna do that really quick, and I'll be back and show you guys the time, and then we're gonna check in throughout the day like the old days and see how this foundation wears. All right, I have a full face of makeup on. First impression, I keep saying that, but like, I want you to know that I haven't looked at my skin. I haven't really, you know, I just put my makeup on. So I want you to know my real authentic thoughts as soon as I look at it. Everything went on very, very smoothly. It was very nice. My skin looks really good. It's still got that healthy glow underneath. I did put a little bit of highlighter on, but not much. And it wasn't a like in your face highlighter, but it still gives me like just a healthy looking skin. You can still see some of my freckles through, which is fine. I mean, it looks really good on my skin, I will say. It doesn't look like I have a lot of foundation on. I did put like 2 layers. It does not look like that at all. Everything blended on it, very nice. I didn't put any cream products or anything on. So when I put like my bronzer and blush and everything, nothing came off. You can see it looks pretty normal. Is it still like, it's not mind-blowing to me yet. I want to see how it wears throughout the day and how it looks after I, you know, sleep in it, take a nap, eat, drink, whatever I do. And then we can really give it the final test to see if I like it. So right now it is 12:27 and I'm going to have this on as long as I can today to kind of like just put it to the test, see what I can do to it. Right now, I think it looks really good. So we'll just see how it wears throughout the day, and I will see y'all back in just a second, which will probably be like several hours from now. All right, I'm in my bathroom on my phone to do a quick little update. It is 1:56. You probably, there it's backwards. It's 1:56, so it's been like an hour and a half or so since I put on my foundation. All I've done so far is just eat lunch. Oh, it's so dirty, sorry, don't look at that. I'm sitting in front of a window so you can see how it does. I haven't looked up close at my face. If I'm looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my camera, or myself. But you can see like, it does look a bit cakey on my nose, and like down here is doing something weird. Will pointed out that it looked a little cakey underneath my eyes when I first put it on. I don't necessarily see that. I do see it on my nose and like underneath. Never had something happen to the underneath of my nose before, but definitely on my nose. But my blush, bronzer, everything still looks good in that regard. I mean, it feels fine. It feels like normal. I mean, so far nothing like prolific has happened. It still doesn't really wow me so far, but I haven't had it on all day, so we'll see how it looks at the end of the day. I'm gonna check in probably like 1 or 2 more times, and then we can go from there on my final thoughts. But all right, I just woke up from a nap, hence my hair. It is 5:12. So altogether I've had this foundation on for like 12 and a half hours, something like that. So this is what it looks like now. You're still seeing this like really cakey look on my nose. I don't like that. I mean, my face feels fine. It feels like normal, everyday like foundation. Now it does look like some has come off right here, like something weird's going on right here, as well as right there. Let me look in the mirror. I can definitely see some has come off here. My blush and bronzer still looks good. The good thing I will say about this is it hasn't like gotten to my fine lines right here, which maybe just a tad, but which typically happens. Like I usually get like really bad lines right here. And on my forehead, but it's not that bad with this foundation. This camera picks up everything. You can really see my skin. But I mean, the only bad thing I have to say like now is that it's come off a little bit, and it still doesn't look that great on my nose. I don't really know what's going on there, but from far away, I mean, I think it looks fine. It's not like life-changing, earth-shattering $48 worth. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna wash my hair and everything. I wanna put this to the test though with like hot steam to see what happens. I don't normally take a shower with my makeup on, but for this video we're going to, because I wanna see what it does to the makeup. And I'll check back in with you guys at the end of the night on my regular camera. All right, you guys, it is the end of the day, the end of the night for me. It is Sunday, so I do have to get ready to go to bed to go to work in the morning. It is 8:13. I have had this makeup on for about 8 hours. So I mean, looking at it in the camera, it looks fine. It looks normal. I did take a bath, which I take like scalding hot baths, so I was sweating. I sweat around my mouth and like obviously like on my forehead and stuff. So it's come off around my forehead, which is fine, totally normal. Let me look up close though, so I can give you my true end of the day feelings. So it has come off obviously here from sleeping or whatever else I've been doing. It doesn't look that great on my nose. My nose is actually kind of oily. Like this section right here is kind of oily, which is weird because that doesn't normally happen to me. Yeah, it's pretty oily. I am a very like normal skinned girl, so I don't get oily that much anymore. So just taking a note, I did get oily here, a little bit on my forehead too, and on my chin. Could have been attributed to me sweating, I don't know, but just saying like that's a normal use for me of like sweating and stuff. Sometimes I work out my makeup, I know I shouldn't, but I didn't today. I only took a bath, and this is what I'm left with. I don't love that. I don't love that. I don't like the way it's feeling on my skin right now. Like it feels like I have makeup on. And obviously it's come off here. The one thing I will say about this foundation is it does not settle into fine lines. I do not have like barely any, if any at all, smile lines showing through. Same for my forehead. My forehead's a little bit worse, but not anything too terrible. But definitely not my smile lines. So I will say that, like, it does not settle into fine lines. So that is a win for sure. But you can still see my blush and bronzer on top of everything through all day. So like that, I will praise it for that as well. Now, final thoughts on this foundation serum. Would I pay $48 for it? No. Is it earth-shattering, mind-blowing? Have to go out, run and go grab it? No. Should you try it if you're a foundation connoisseur like me? Yes. Am I going to recommend it to people? Probably not, unless you just love foundations. Some people don't wear foundations for as long as I do. I wear foundations all day, every day, like I said, throughout workouts sometimes, you know, even from morning until night. So I need something to last pretty long and feel good on my skin. So this is not one that I would gravitate towards on its own. With that being said, I would pair this with another foundation that I know controls my oil better and has a little bit more full coverage and that lasts a little bit longer on my skin. I do mix foundations normally, so that is not out of the box for me to do that. So I'm not going to return him, one, because I just love foundations and I want to add it to my collection, and two, because I will use it once I mix it with some foundations that I do love. It's not worth the $48 in my opinion. If you love it, I love that. And that's great. You know, my skin is different from everyone else's and my opinion will be different too, and that's okay. But just to save you guys some money, if you're thinking about it or you never heard about it, you know, that's my opinion and for what it's worth. I'm going to finally close out this video. I did like wash my hair, so that's why it kind of looks a little bit different than it did earlier. Well, actually I didn't wash it. Will washed it for me so I can keep my foundation on. So shout out to him, the best husband. I am going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have one more foundation that I want to review like this for you that I think is a little bit well known and a lot more affordable for everyone else, which is what I kind of gravitate towards as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see y'all in my next video, and until then, have a good day, night, week, weekend, whenever you're watching this, and I will see y'all later. Bye.